I was in the post-game press conference after the Wildcats loss, and here are 3 takeaways from that presser and why fans shouldn't be worried.
To be honest, clunky sums it up pretty well, I think. Great word, clunky.
First, theme of the offense was clunky cats. The ball was stagnant, players were slow, it seemed like players didn't really know what positions they needed to be in. Don really himself said they weren't able to get into a rhythm, they weren't able to get into a flow.
We just didn't get to play with any rhythm or pace tonight, give them credit.
But that first takeaway takes me on to my second one. Mason Jones needs more time. Really made a point in that presser that Mason Jones only came to Perth 10 days ago.
Mason's been here for 10 days, 3 practices. We're going to be an evolving team.
Really like to use the term that this team is evolving, and how I interpret that is this team is still trying to figure out how everyone fits.
How does everyone come together and evolve and grow from that?
It seemed like they were in 2 different minds, Mason wanting to get everyone involved and the others wanting Mason to cook. But this is why I think fans shouldn't be worried, because stuff like that is easy fix. Mason will get comfortable, he'll know when to get others involved, he will know when to attack, and then the other players will also know when it's their time, when to create good space, and how to generate a really good flowing offense.
That's where I go, look, we got great moments where we'll grow.
This brings me on to my last takeaway, and that is we got a teaser. At the end of that 4th quarter, we looked good.
The way we approach probably those last couple minutes, that's what I would hope for, the pace and so forth. The intent we had in the last couple minutes, if we would have had that over the first 38, might be sitting in here talking in a different manner.
Really used the term intent. The game was faster, Mason was attacking, we looked pretty good on defense, the ball was flowing. All in all, we were just a lot more competitive. There were some mistakes like fouling near the end of a shot clock, and we had the last possession, send it to overtime, and there was no set to be run. Time together, more practice, get to know each other. These are things that can easily be fixed throughout the season. The teaser was there. We know the potential. Bonus takeaway is JLA was an absolute beast.
He's brought a great energy since the minute he's got back to Perth. Amazing when you approach it in that manner, how you get rewarded with the way that you play. That was the reason when we brought him to Perth, is to have that type of impact on the game.
It was great on both ends of the floor. 15 points, 14 rebounds in under 30 minutes. And if it wasn't for the foul trouble, especially in momentum moments, he would have been able to get a lot more rhythm into him. Man, who knows what he would have finished with.
And I still think he can only get better as well. And look, it's not always going to look in points and rebounds, but just his influence and impact on a game at both ends can look different on different nights for us.
If you want a more detailed breakdown, I wrote an article, it's in the bio, click that. I plan on doing a lot more post-game press conference breakdowns, so make sure to follow for more content.